Hello soon-be weds. Today we're going to talk about how to choose your bridesmaids. Hello, I am Gretchen Garrett of RedBird Events and welcome to the RedBird Report. So, you found the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, and that's amazing. But now you have to decide, who do I want to spend the wedding day with? That's right, we're talking about bridesmaids. And even though I'm going to be using the word bridesmaid a lot, everything that I say is going to apply to groomsmen as well. So whether you're a lady marrying a lady, with ladies on your team, a lady marrying a guy marrying a guy and another lady, all I'm talking about is your wedding day attendance and the people on your team. So first thing I would do is caution you to wait. Hold off and just wait. Even though you got engaged and you've been thinking about your wedding party for a while, I would say wait until 6, maybe 8 months before your wedding to choose your wedding party. The first reason is that things can change between friends when you get engaged. I know nobody wants to hear it, but they can. You have friends that get crazy and jealous or weird. You want to be sure that the people that you choose to be your bridesmaids will still be the people that are closest to you by the time the wedding day rolls around. If you've only known it for 6 months, you really don't know each other, to be honest. There's just not enough history there for them to really be excited about your love story and to support you as you're getting married. So think about someone that has known you a long time and has known you well. And once you've thought about, your past relationship and your present relationship with that particular person, think about what the relationship will be in the future. So if it's somebody that you don't really know that you've seen in the last 6 months, you were close in college, but you really haven't talked to them, you don't know what's up with them, you're likely to lose touch. And it might be nice to have them in your wedding, and it could be a way to reconnect. But you may want to choose someone that you're more likely to have a relationship with after the wedding. I always think that your fiance's siblings are great people to have in your wedding. The caveat, I guess, is if you and your siblings-in-law don't really get along, if your fiance has a crazy sister who's always trying to undermine you and who you worry is going to cause some ruckus on the day, forget about it. You don't need to include her. Another reason to wait is that your venue and your guest list are going to determine how many people you should have in your wedding party. So if there's a posse of 5 of you from college and you're always best friends and you've all been at each other's wedding, great, your work is done. But otherwise, you're going to need to think about how many people to choose. And that's going to be determined by how big of a wedding you have, and then what is your venue like as well. One of my favorite venues here in Raleigh is All Saints Chapel. What's up, All Saints? On East Street in Raleigh. And it's a gorgeous place, but if you have a wedding party of 8 or 9 people apiece, it's just not going to work. And the other thing is that the chapel only holds 200 people. So for a 200-person wedding, 8 or 9 people is a lot to have on each side. My rule of thumb is 20 to 30 people at the wedding equals 1 bridesmaid. So if you've got 100 people, I would say you want to have anywhere from 3 to 5 bridesmaids. If you've got 200 people, I would say you can have 6 to maybe up to 10, but that's pushing it. You just don't want to have a crazy wedding where you've got 30 guests but 15 of them are standing up front with you. I've seen it, and it's weird. So the next thing to think about would be, why have bridesmaids at all? It is an extra expense a lot of times because you're going to be getting them presents. They take up time on the day because you have to take photos with them. If you're a private person, you may not want to have 5 or 6 people all up in your business on the wedding day. So why have them? And I think the 2 big reasons are help, actual assistance and help, and emotional support. Some of the things that bridesmaids could help you with would be your DIY projects. I think that DIY is not quite as big in the wedding industry as it was a few years ago, but it's still a big deal. People are still into Pinterest and crafting, and if you have some really lofty projects that you want to work on, you might want to get yourself some wedding elves. The most important thing that your bridesmaids are going to do for you on the day, more important than DIY projects or whatever, is going to be to keep you grounded and keep you calm. If you have any bridesmaid who loves to run into a room and start a sentence with, "Ooh, girl," she's going to be a mess on the wedding day. You do not want her around. She's going to be the one that runs in to tell you that a bird flew down and got in your mom's hair and ruined it, or that the wedding cake toppled over and it's a complete mess, or whatever's going wrong. Oh, she's going to want to tell you about it because she thinks that that's being a good friend because she's keeping you in the loop. That's not how bridesmaids work. Bridesmaids need to keep you calm. When someone comes to the door of your hotel room where you're getting ready before the wedding and says, I'm the bride's friend from college and we were really close and I just love to see her. Your bridesmaids are the one that will need to say, I'm really sorry, she's crazy stressed out right now and she just can't see anybody. They're the bouncers. That's okay. That's part of their job. It's whatever they need to do to keep you sane. I'm the coordinator. I've got all the wedding details on lock. I've got all the crazy situations and crises on lock. They are your support system. I can speak to you in a calming voice, but I don't love you like they do because I don't know you like they do. They're the ones that really have your best interests at heart. And you need to have the people around you. They're going to keep you calm and grounded and sane and happy until that very moment when you head down the aisle. So I know this list has seemed like a little frazzly, but I think that should put you in the right direction. You want to have good friends who are low-key, or at least know how to keep the drama out of your face, who you can depend on to help you when you need it, and who are going to be there after the day. So once you've picked them, let's talk about how you can ask them. The most traditional way that people do this would be in person if they're a friend who lives nearby. Call your friend and offer to take her out for a nice coffee, or even better, a nice dinner. Tell her how much she means to you and that you want her to be a part of your day and ask her to be a bridesmaid. If she is somebody who maybe doesn't have all the money in the world, you might want to remind her that she can say no. Being a bridesmaid is a financial obligation, and not everybody has the money for it. And not everybody, if they're traveling, has the inclination to get there a few days early and can't afford on top of a plane ticket an expensive dress that, let's be honest, they're never going to wear again. Make sure they know that saying no is an option and give them a few days to think about it if they really need to think about it. If you want to get cute about it, it's a very modern thing to propose to your bridesmaids. And if you look up bridesmaid proposal ideas on Pinterest, you're going to get a whole raft of ideas. One of the ones I see most often is to get a cube-shaped gift box and to put a ring pop in it with a little note that says, like, you know, he popped the question, now it's my turn. Will you be my bridesmaid? It's modern and it actually is kind of fun. So that's it for today. Good luck with your bridesmaids. Good luck with your wedding planning. I wish all of you a lot of love and success, and we will see you next time.